Hello, welcome back to our channel. Are you looking to run some wires, whether it be cable, TV cable, telephone, any type of wires from outside into your house, whether it be upstairs in the basement? Well, you're at the right place because I'm going to show you how I did that. I'm going to give you a step-by-step of everything I went through to make this happen. If you don't mind giving this channel a thumbs up on the way in, and let's go explore and see what's the best way. I'm guessing you probably saw the video of how I installed the Govee lights outside, the permanent lights. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how I run the power from outside to the inside. This wasn't necessarily the easiest. I recently had fiber run from out in the street into the house, and I'm like, great idea! Can't wait to do that with my Govee light power cord. And I'm here to show you how easy it is, because it's like so easy. I would have never guessed it. But anyhow, consider giving this video a thumbs up on your way in, and let me show you how I run the power cord to the basement. So how do I do that? Where do you start? Do you start drilling holes and hope you don't hit power or a phone line or something inside the house, inside the wall? That's where I was nervous at one time. Until now. Like I mentioned, I had fiber brought into the house, and they brought it up through the conduit that come out from the road, come up through here, and they put another box in. But we don't need to do all that, because over here is where my power is, and I just plug it in up there in the wall and just have it laying down here and running up through and then doing its thing. That looks awful, hideous. So I'm going to get rid of all this, send it over here. I think what I'm going to do is tuck that all in up there and run it down the flashing or the siding and run it down underneath and go underneath here and across to here. That way you don't see the wires. But where do I go in at? Well, great question. The technician that put the fiber in drilled a hole right here. So how we know where to go? Well, be mindful. Here's the meter coming down, and it goes straight in. And we're going to run inside the house and take a look next. Now, this is what it looks like in my basement. There's my breaker box, of course you can see, and I have a door that I put on it. Where do we look? I mean, look here. Look at all this. Where do I come in at? Good way of knowing is I pulled this off and follow the wires that the power here. See that big conduit? And it goes up there, and you can see how it get a 90 degree and it goes outside. There, now you can see it better. It has a 90 degree to go outside. So you can see all the wires there. So I think what I'm going to do is from the edge of the gray conduit and go to the left is about 3 inches until there's other wires that go up through the house. I'm going to measure over about 3 inches and then go outside and kind of make a mark where it's safe to drill. In the meantime, get yourself a drill. I'm going to use a cordless drill. You can use a corded one too. You just have to run an extension cord and get a drill bit such as this. So you want to pick a drill bit that's, make sure it's big enough so all your stuff can fit through. Now this here, I'm not sure what this is a diode or whatever. It's a little bit bigger than this. So what we'll have to do is we'll just, when we put the hole in here, we'll have to round it out, make it bigger. So where do we drill a hole at? Here's where the fiber come in. And as we saw inside the house where this was, so we only got enough room here like this. So I'm going to put a hole probably right here, but I could drill the hole right here and go in, but I'm thinking I want to go inside and drill the hole going out. So what I want to do is unhook this, and this part we want to take in the house. Okay, you can see there in the middle. I wish I had a pointy thing that I can actually point at, but you can see that black cable coming in, and then on the right there you can see this right here going up over. So we want to be in between it. But I'm finding out that I can't, my drill bit's too short. So I'm going to be forced to go outside and drill in. I don't really like the fact of coming outside and drilling from the outside, but I don't have much choice. But I could go buy another drill bit, big long drill bit. They make them, but I don't really want to spend any money on doing that. And I want to get it done now. I don't want to wait. So there's where the black wire was going in, and then there's that piece that was inside. So what I want to do is drill a hole right here, and I'm going to tilt it down a little bit. That way the wire can work better that way. So what I'll do is drill it. There, I felt it going through. So now I'm just gonna go in circles like this to oblong that hole out. Well, you guessed it. You called it. Why didn't I think of it? The hole is not big enough, and it's too thick. So I end up forcing myself on, went and got one of these flat bits. I got a 5/8 one. And this will be able to make the hole bigger. Now we come back inside, and this cord should go right through. So I can get my hand up in here and run it. Now it worked, pulled its way through from inside. Look at that, would ya? Now we're gonna run this. Basically what I gotta do now is run it over to there. I'm gonna run it along the edge of the siding. So I got the wire coming out across. I'm gonna tuck this up underneath here like this so you can't see it. Beautiful. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure you have enough pulled out so it isn't pulled real tight. Now we'll go back inside, and you can see the wire coming through the hole, coming down. Okay, I've got this right up here. You want to keep this up and fasten it to the wall. There's you can put Velcro in the back to hold that up. And then what you don't want is things rubbing on the edges or so. So I run the wire down here inside. Then what I did is I electrical taped around here and run a hole through the side. So this cord comes out of here. I got myself a short cord, and then I run it over and plug it into the wall. What I could do is, since I have extra breakers in here, I could put another breaker in here, run a wire out, put a receptacle here, and then just plug the wire in there, and then it'd be all tucked away behind the door, looking real nice. But I don't really have the time to do that right now, so this has worked good for now. And then I'll electrical tape these wires all together down to my Wi-Fi box and router. Okay, we're back outside. We got that wire run up behind here, and then what we don't want this very, very tight. That way you don't have any issues. Get yourself caulking. Now the Brightspeed people, they used clear silicone caulking, but you can use anything you want. I just got one here that I had laying around, so I just fill this hole up like this with caulking, and this will keep the rain, the snow, and in the house like that. That'll keep that from leaking. It's not beautiful. I'm not a caulking pro, as you can tell. Okay, another successful job. Now all my lights will turn on. I got the wires tucked away. You can't hardly see them. Inside, it is plugged into the wall. So now I don't have to have all this cord laying all over the place outside on the porch. So if you learned something, give us a thumbs up on the way out if you hadn't on the way in. Until the next time, have a great day.